Good morning, good evening, good night.
Hey!
It is the 17th of January. We are a little bit over halfway through the month.
What?
If you take, 17 divided by 31,
Boom.
I'm gonna guess the percentage right now. It's probably like 60% around there. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, but most of the month is now done.
Yeah.
What have you completed? I hope you completed a good amount of stuff. I asked you guys in the community post. I wanted to see, how much you guys have done. I mean, it's been 2 weeks. You guys could have started your New Year's resolutions, but nobody responded.
Wow.
I'm gonna let it slide. I already told you guys I wanted a more personable audience, but maybe it's just because we're still small. We're still starting, so I'm gonna let it slide today. But I asked you guys that stuff because I wanted to comment on it and also make it more of like a community thing, because I want to start, making more videos like this, but where we just talk about midway through the month, what we're working on, and how we're progressing. So I guess I'll start it off this time, and hopefully next time you guys will give me some stuff. I'm just gonna list the pros, like the good things and the bad things that have been going on this month. Especially with it being a new year, a lot of us have had New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
I've had a couple, starting with my channel and everything, and being more consistent. That's number one. I've been trying to be more consistent. As you guys have been seeing, I've been posting every week. About every week. The Lord has been very gracious, giving me time, and I'm happy, and I've been doing it. I'm happy, and I hope you guys have been just as happy. Well, I feel like you guys have been just as happy because we've been growing exponentially lately, to the point where I've seen that we doubled in subs since December. Since December, we doubled. We were like 27. Now we're at 52. We hit 50 subscribers. Yeah! Wow, you guys, that's a lot of people. That is a lot. I felt like now it feels like every video I'm celebrating over a new goal, because it's been like that for the last 3 videos, but I'm really thankful. I really want you guys to know that I'm not gonna get tired of saying thank you. For the new people, you probably are getting tired, but I'm sorry. It's just, you guys are great. I've seen a few of your comments, like I posted a post, celebrating 50. Somebody saw themselves in there. I have to actually card it, but by the time this video comes out, I would have responded. So, but being more consistent has definitely been a pro of this month. I've been trying to do this for the longest, and it was one of my goals, like going into next year. And that was originally my plan, with this channel, posting more consistently. But school and all that happened. But I'm having a little bit more time right now, and I'm also making it a priority because in theory, these videos are not that hard to make. I'm just talking. It can't be lazy. Also, a quick detour. I'm making an arena for Queen Slime and all of that. Queen Slime is the next boss that we're gonna fight, so that's what I'm gonna be doing in the back. And we have materials for one weapon. All my Terraria fans, if you see these things, like, oh my gosh, if you see these things right here, you already know what that makes. But I'm trying to get enough stuff to make something else too. My goodness, this has so much health. Just die. Well, But yeah, being more consistent is a pro, because I feel like I've been doing good so far, but we need to keep it going. We still have 2 more weeks, and judging from all the new people joining and everything, I'm doing a good job, but of course I could do better, and I would want you guys to let me know in the comment section, what else you guys want to see. Give me some ideas. Yeah, that unicorn need to sit down. I don't know where it was going. Y'all saw that jump, right? That was crazy. But yeah, you guys have been going crazy, and I love it. I love you guys. Thank you for joining, and thank you for listening to my yaps. And there we go. This is what I needed. Yes, this is what we need right here for another weapon I'm trying to craft. But another thing that is a pretty good benefit of this month is my stocks and my job news. Like, I've been having some pretty good news with that. Like, for one, I'm up $20 on my stocks.
Incredible.
Big baller money now. You know what I'm saying? $20 overall on my like what should I call it? My like my investment account, I'm up $20 on there, and then even for my Roth IRA, I think it's like $10, but I have less money in there because I started that after. But I'm up, and that's the most up like my investment has ever been. So it's really cool to see like Bitcoin. If you're investing like Bitcoin, like it goes up and down like pretty crazy. Like some days it goes up like 5,000, drops 10,000. They could do that in a day. Like that is insane to me.
Damn.
You kind of see how it's extremely volatile. That's the key word, volatile. Oh no, it's starting to rain. But as I was telling you guys, like investing, there's a lot that you can gain from it if you do it right and you start early. Like a lot of you guys, I'm sure, are about my age. I'm 18. Like this is the best time because that's when you really, that's when you're like first recognized as an adult, and for most people you get a job and everything. And I don't know, it's like when you first start really like living your life. So I would suggest that you start. I already told you guys why learn. That's my guy. That's my investment guy. Watch his videos. I'm not even sponsored. He doesn't even know I exist, but I just think his content is really good. But that's enough why learn glaze, I guess. Let me get like two of these campfires. Gonna have one right here.
Boom.
Yep. And we're gonna have one like right here.
Bam.
I'm scared of going right there because if you stay in the ice biome long enough, there's gonna be an ice golem that could spawn, and he's very dangerous and has a lot of health. I don't want to go. I don't want to face him. I'm good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talk about tanky mob spawning. We got the MLG slime right here. You need to die.
You shut up when I'm talking to you!
Yep. But as far as job news, because I told you guys I quit my job at a certain fast food chain. I'm trying to get a new job right now, and I actually just like had to redo this application because I went over there the first time, you know, and they do applications in person. I had to get like a printout paper and actually do it. So I did it, like they gave it to me. I did it the next day, and I gave it back to them. And I gave it back to an employee. She said she's gonna give it to the general manager. General manager called me. He's talking about some nice to meet you, whatever. You'd like to meet me in person, but he just wants me to do my application. I'm like, bro, I did my application. I thought the lady gave it to you. He's like, oh, I guess it got lost in translation or whatever. Can you come in this day and do it? I'm like, oh, okay.
Bruh.
I'm like, what happened to it? Like I literally. Oh my gosh, bro. Why? Why? Bro, we're literally chilling right now. Like, we haven't died this episode. And then, if you guys don't know, that means a boss is about to spawn. Like, oh my gosh. And I think that means Skeletron. I think that's like Prime, Skeletron Prime. No, guys, we're not gonna try to fight him. He's way too strong. We cannot do that. Yep. The freak? You're not about to come over here and like kill me, bro. Exactly. Go despawn. Go despawn. Thank you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna fast forward to, you know what I'm saying, when it's daytime because it just looks better, more aesthetic. Alright, we're back. But yeah, we got some good news though. I mean, it seems like I may get the job. I don't know. Keep me in your prayers. But if not, I'm gonna try and still go in person to other jobs because I just realized like going in person, like that is the strat. Like applying online and then thinking and just sitting there and waiting to hear a response or whatever. Like, I mean, it could work, but you're not being as, you know, you're not taking as much initiative. Remember? I said that in my other video. You know, like I just think that's a strat. That's just something I noticed. I mean, maybe different for y'all, but for me, going in person does work. And I want a job. I want more money. I want to contribute to my investments, to be real with you. It's just fun. Ooh. Oh, another thing I wanted to add, this is kind of back to consistently posting, but even with my TikToks, I don't know if you've been following me on TikTok, but I drop, you know, sometimes I be dancing, you know, like sometimes I do a whole bunch of different stuff on there. I don't know. If you're interested in that, I think you should follow up. I do some more, like if I'm not uploading on here, I'm uploading on there. Like, and I just, some short little like snippets of my day-to-day life. It's my face on there, you know. If you want to watch it, you don't have to. I'm just a place where I'm like, you know, I guess sometimes I could be a bit more personable because I'm not playing the game, but I'm just there dancing, making some good vibes, enjoying life like God intended it. But another thing that has been good so far is my workout schedule. I've been working out pretty consistently, like about 2 to 3 times out the week. Oh my gosh, another fat slime. You know what? Hold on, guys. Because now I feel like I have enough materials for what I was trying to craft. So let me just craft it right now with you guys. Because I did some off-camera farming. Yes. I got these things right here. And you see how many mobs are spawning? Like I'm getting sick and tired of fighting that. Like let's just craft these things. This is probably one of my favorite weapons in the game because look at this. Oh my goodness. That is insane. We can't craft the other one because I have to get some other thing, bro. I think it's in like chest or whatever. I'll put the item up on screen. That thing, we have to find it through chest. We'll probably do that after. Or I may do it off camera. I don't know. Depending on how long this yap session is. But yeah, 2 to 3 times out the week, I'm working out. And I used to use resistance bands, and I kind of still do, but like, it's only with certain workouts because, like for instance, my back workouts, right? Like, I could use a lot more weight with my back because it's a lot more muscle there, so I'm stronger there. But the stronger weights broke, like, well, the stronger resistance bands broke, so for that, I don't have a workout with my resistance bands like for because I'm not gonna use like 10 pounds for my back. I'll be more efficient if I just do push-ups, you know. So that's what I've kind of replaced that with. But like weaker workouts or workouts that, you know, don't require as much strength or as much weight, you know, because I'm not that strong there yet. But you know, one day, like my biceps, like, you know, that's easy. Dumbbells, like, it doesn't take much. Like if you're lifting like 50 pounds, I'm sorry, that was just beautiful. If you're doing 50 pounds with the dumbbells, bro, you're really strong. But I'm doing like 30 right now, which is still not bad. But working out is good though. It's pretty good. It's good for you. You know, having a lot of muscle. I mean, I see a lot of TikToks of, you know, quote unquote doctors on TikTok. So TikTok doctors, they talk about, hey, you know, having that muscle, it really does help your life. Like your lifespan, like it helps your body fight certain things. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know too much. I just know it's good to have muscle. I've heard, not researched, I heard it reduces cancer, like your risk of cancer. So yeah, I probably should do some research on that. I'll probably put it on the screen, you know, if it is true or whatever, just to, you know, because I don't want to gatekeep that. That's a good thing. I would like to get a gym membership one day. Like if any of y'all have that, that's awesome. You know, keep it. I mean, I would keep it. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how you live your life, but I would suggest you keep it because there's definitely some plus sides to it, which is why I kind of want to get a job too, because I can get that membership, so I have access to that equipment. Because home workouts are good, but like the machines over there are literally like perfectly designed to tear your muscle. Like, but at home you have to, it's a lot more work, you know. But it does feel good when you're done though, because you're like, oh yeah, like I teared my muscles, like you worked for it. But when you're at the gym, you just walk in there, go on the machine for a little bit, like, and you get out after an hour and you feel the tightness, like, oh snap, like I destroyed myself. Like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt yet, but you get out, you're like, oh snap, like tomorrow I'm gonna be sore. Like that doesn't happen to me with home workouts. Like I may be sore, but not as sore as like when I go to the gym. And the next pro that I could talk about is just church attendance. Church attendance. I've been going to church. I didn't go last week. Actually, I missed 1 week. Actually, I missed 1 week, and it was only because like my uncle was tired, because we normally go together, and he slept over. He slept out of his alarm, so nothing. That was an accident. He did not mean to do that, but it's all good. But this weekend, because it's Saturday for me right now, so tomorrow I should be going. I don't see why not. And he'll be making sure he wakes up too. So, but wow, there's so many good things that has been going on this month. I do have some bad, you know. It's just, that's just the way life is. There is bad, unfortunately. So here's some cons. The first con, Bible reading. Like Bible reading, I've spoken about this for I think a couple videos now, but I was trying to, I said to you guys that I was gonna try and fix it, but to be real with you, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's been going on lately. Like this is very weird for me because I'm usually on it, like a chapter a day. It's not hard to do. It's not. I tell myself this all the time. I tell other people who are trying to get into it, you know, a chapter a day, at least. It's not hard to do, but I don't do it. Like, I know I should, and I don't do it. Like, I don't know. It's not funny. Like, I know I'm sitting here. I mean, I have a natural smile when I talk, so I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of did smile when I say that, but listen, it's not like I'm not smiling because I'm happy about it. Like I literally prayed last night, you know, very intently with God, or intimately with God, just talking. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't like the fact that, you know, I'm not reading and I want to fix it, but I guess the want is not strong enough because it's not going into action, you know, because you can't just say something like, well, I want to be the best basketball player, and you're not actually putting in the shots. But you know, I've been also dissecting my own reasons of why. Like, for one, I'm getting older now. I'm getting more freedom. Like, friends want to hang out. At least this time in my life, like, I'll be real, the schoolwork hasn't been too bad, so I've been having a lot of free time. And you know, that free time, I want to do things that are like exciting. And not to say that Bible reading isn't exciting, but I mean, there's a lot of good distraction. I'll just say that there's a lot of other good distractions, like getting on the game or just hanging out with friends. That it's more engaging, I will say, sometimes, because you're talking to a person. But let's just compare. Like, you could talk to a person, or you could read a book. Like, or you could read a book. But it's not just a book, it's the Bible. There's a lot of wisdom and there's a lot to learn from. And the Bible is very funny. Like, there are times I've laughed or gasped, you know, or just, like, literally this morning. Because this morning, I was reading for the first time this week. That's just to show you how bad it's been. I didn't read this whole week. But, yeah, I read a couple chapters of Kings, and, like, God was, you know, he was honestly killing a lot of kings because they were not doing good. Like, they were setting up Baal worship, Baal idols to worship, and the chariot poles and everything. Yep. And even the way, like, he was talking to them, like, I think it was not Omari, but the other king. I forgot his name, but like I forgot his name. But he killed all his descendants, like his whole family, like everything. Like, I think it was like Zemiri or something. Like, dude Zemiri, he, you know, killed all his descendants, even close relatives and all of that stuff. Like, anybody who this guy knew, because he was so bad. Instead of all these idols and whatever, it led a lot of people astray, a lot of people into sin, like the Israelites. God finished him. Like everything that was related to him, anything that had any image of him was gone. And I was just like, wow, 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 wow. Kind of convict me though, because at the end of the day, like, we're supposed to be coming to God for a lot of things, and if I'm going to people or YouTube or other distractions to, you know, feel like that God could feel like that's idolization. Like, it may not be as extreme as what you would call it Baal, but I'm idolizing it, and it's distracting me from my reading and everything. Hey guys, so my mom called me during this recording and I turned my mic off and I muted it, and it turned out when I recorded the next time I forgot to take it off of mute, so everything is muted. So I'm just gonna do a quick summary of what I was talking about because it's already long. I don't think many of you guys made it this far, but if you did, I appreciate it. But I was talking about, you know, idolization, me getting distracted. You know, I'm going to certain things. Like, I'm going to, like, my phone a lot, and, you know, having more screen time and all of that for, you know, entertainment or just, you know, something to do. And sometimes even just going, like, to feel like you could, okay, like, I need some purpose in life. Like, looking at a lot of motivational TikToks. And while those are good, like, in moderation, like, don't binge it if you're not putting a lot of these things into action. Nor don't go to it as much or more. No, don't go to it more than you go to God, like in your personal quiet time, you know. And for part of that quiet time is word reading, and I wasn't doing that. So that's one thing I could say I sucked at. There was another thing too that I was gonna say and I guess the other thing I was gonna say is just like personal quiet time, like long prayers, like not just, hey God, thank you for waking me up, or Lord, may you protect me, da 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 da. No, like talking to him, like I'm on FaceTime with a friend, like no set time to end, like just talking and venting, not even expecting an answer right then and then, but like just talking like a friend, just wanting to be heard. I do that with God a lot. I don't know if it's because I'm my only child, but I've done that throughout my whole life, even before I was like really locked in and in my word and saved like that. But yeah, like I wasn't doing that as much, but I've been picking up on it now. And what else? Oh, as far as the gameplay goes, I mean, I was building the arena. As you can see, we're almost there. But as you can see, like, we got pretty far in the arena. I'm not sure if I should make it bigger or not, but I think this is pretty good for clean slime, so we'll see what happens next video. Also, with the pirate and the pirate like lava pit area, I cleaned that up. It looked ugly, but we're gonna need a lot of those like around the world. Like, as you can see, I was highlighting these areas because I want to build them there so we could farm souls of night and light, so we'll be good. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for 50 subscribers. Again, I really appreciate it. This is really growing. I want this to be a place where people are, you know, talking to each other, trying to help each other grow, become better, God-honoring people, and doing our purposes, and not just being on brain rot all the time. Like, you need to lock in. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this can maybe inspire you or kickstart. I hope that you guys have started your New Year's resolutions, and if you didn't, I hope this kickstarts or inspires you to do so with some of the things I've done, or just anything somebody said in the comment section, or something I said, I don't know. But thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Have a good day.